people from Buenos Aires, rugby lovers from the heart of Argentina.
They've got some real sports stars here in the rugby populace of Argentina at the moment, especially, of course, the famous Agustin Pichot, who'll be half-back tonight. Felipe Contepomi, his clubmate from Bristol in England. And also the fullback, Ignacio Corletto, who didn't play in the game in New Zealand during the year. And, of course, the acclaimed front row of Hassan, Mendes and Rodriguez. Here come the New Zealand reserves. We might get a look at young Jason Spice as he comes out. Man has been flown in. He's just gone past, John, I understand.
Yes, Jason Spice only here for a matter of 2 days, replacing the injured Byron Callagher and flying straight to Buenos Aires to take his place on the bench of the All Black team. It's 8:20 in the evening here. The dark night sky to the top of the screen there, the wonderful lighting that will set this pitch into almost daylight, and the crowd awaits the emergence of the two teams for this final test match of the 2001 season between Argentina and New Zealand.
The pitch is in very good condition. They play a River Plate Soccer Club plays here, of course. It's slightly raised in the centre, but it's a very good pitch for playing rugby union on as well. We see the Pumas, I think they're set to come out.
Expectation in the air here at the River Plate Stadium in Buenos Aires as the crowd awaits the emergence of the two teams for this test match in Argentina, the All Blacks and the Pumas. The All Blacks have never lost to this Argentine national team. Can they maintain that record tonight?
Lisandro Abisu leads out the Pumas. The superstar of rugby here in Argentina.
There's the superstar of New Zealand rugby, Jonah Lomu. $57,000 fans are at the River Plate Stadium. 57,000 flags and many more balloons, blue and white, the colour of Argentina, and the All Blacks know they will be in for a very torrid start to this match.
There's the Argentinian lineup, and I see this game as a battle between the much acclaimed front row, Rigiardo, Mendes and Hassan up there at the top, and of course the control from number 9 Pichot and number 10 Contepomi, and the brilliance of Corletto at fullback. But the strength of the top 8 for Argentina is the main hopes for them tonight. Can they get it to Pichot and Contepomi to push them up to positions of advantage where they can work the forwards for tries under control? They're not a flashy team, they're a sensible team now.
The New Zealand lineup, captained by Anton Oliver. New loosehead prop Dave Hewitt, and Case Muse returns. Those were significant changes made to this New Zealand team after their victory over Scotland. Ben Blair at fullback comes in, as does Mark Robinson at halfback.
And when they played it a couple of weeks ago at Cardiff, the tears were flowing down the cheeks of the captain, number 12, Lissandro Abisu. Let's watch.
the national anthem of Argentina. Pedro Spollera was the man who had the tears flowing down the cheeks right from the start. The crowd now waits for the traditional start from an All Black team in a test match, the haka. Case Muse is the man who leads the haka for the All Blacks for the last time in 2001. And always interesting to see what the opposition do in response to the haka.
Yes, we didn't see it, but the Pumas got away in a huddle about 30 yards away and just stayed in their own little conflag. Richard McCall, the TV camera still on the field, getting a last minute look at the new open side flanker for New Zealand.
So we're almost set for this game between the Pumas and the All Blacks. The Pumas have yet to record a win against this team in black. Scott Young is the referee. He stands on halfway ready. There are still some red-shirted people, camera people out there, but they've now left the field. And Andrew Mertens, a key figure in All Black rugby, gets ready to start this match. Quite a swirling breeze around the River Plate Stadium. It may make kicking quite difficult. The whistle sounds from Scott Young, and Andrew Mertens starts this match between the All Blacks and the Pumas at the River Plate Stadium in Buenos Aires. He pushes it deep, and the return ball goes into touch just on the 22 of Argentina.
And we have our first look at the 10-year veteran, Gonzalo Camarón, as the first line-out forms up. And we see the referee from Australia who's been here 4 times before in this country and has experience of refereeing in this wonderful stadium. There's the first throw straight to Norm Maxwell from Anton Oliver, number 2, the New Zealand captain. There's Robinson, and now here's Mertens. This is the New Zealand strength. Can they swing it wide to the speedy wingers, Howlett and Jonah Lomu?
On your feet.
Robinson again. Finds Aaron Major, number 12. Here's McCaw for his first touch, but the big Puma's back has wrestled him to the ground, and they have the first penalty.
Well, New Zealand won the line out off their own throw. That was a good start to this inside the 22.
Holding on.
But they've been driven back 10 metres by this ferocious Argentine defence, and that's exactly what we expect. It'll be a torrid start, and the All Blacks expect it, and Argentina have suggested that's exactly what they'll do.
What you doing?
There's big Rimas Alvarez, the young lock forward, and Omar Hassan, the prop forward. One of the massive front row that they have. Federico Mendez, number 2, was one of them. There is Hassan. Pichot for the first time. Here's the break for Rolando Martin.
Let it go.
Midfield, 30 metres out. Pichot. You'll see a lot of this controlled, just chipping the ball quickly from Pichot or Contapomi. And he's got a good position for the Pumas here, but New Zealand have it via Lomu. And Lomu onto his favourite left boot. The crowd give him a massive cheer for his first touch, and it's safely away to the sideline.
Not often that the biggest man on the park plays halfback. And Lomu would suggest that he didn't feel comfortable there, but he did clear the ball.
Get the gap here on me.
So Argentina inside the All Blacks 22 now, and their throw to the line-out. They used the tail of the line-out for that first one.
They used the tail a lot through Gonzalo Longo, number 8, and up he goes again. That's him, Longo.
Keep it up, Black.
15 metres out. They rumble it and roll it. This is their strength. New Zealand have some young front row combinations in there. Pichot, Contapomi. Oh, there was a pass missed there and knocked forward by Jose Orengo. That could have been in an early chance, perhaps lost. Pichot having an early influence here, but a knock on, a chance for New Zealand to clear.
Well, certainly it looked as though there was a half gap there, and if the ball had found Orengo, he may well have been through. So a suspicion of a bit of fragility around the fringes there from that New Zealand defence then.
But John, we wait now to watch the first scrum of the match.
Contact, is it?
And it is an injury to, looks like a spectacles here.
Contact lens for Mark Robinson.
This is his first start in a test since 1998. But look for the scrum here. Hassan, Mendez, Reggiado in the front row. Robinson's going to have to recover here and do the put into a newly arranged New Zealand front row with Case News back for the first time for over a year. Dave Hewitt getting his first starting test, and Anton Oliver with 2 props in a new combination on either side. Contapomi there.
And the hole was there. Maxwell was covering, but that was a bit of danger. Argentina unlucky. The pass went forward. Now the first scrum of the day.
Okay, wait, mate. Mark's here. Time's back in. Crouch and hold. Stand up, please. Stand up, stand up, stand up.
This is what these two teams have been building up for all week. The All Blacks have practiced a lot at scrum time. The Argentina is rated as their #1 strength.
The mark against you. Coming in too early.
Referee says coming in too early. Mertens. Well, I don't know if Argentina was back 10 metres, but New Zealand will ruck it here. Mark Robinson goes in number 9, away to Anton Oliver. They're barging this one out 15 metres from their own line. Case Muse is number 3, there's the 22.
Leave him!
Now Coletto, the fullback for the first time.
You keep out, please.
Taken by the big lock forward, Fernandez Loback to the 22. Coming in is the former scrum half Albanese.
Lost forward.
They've lost forward. And down goes Coletto. They're quickly on the attendants to look for him just outside the 22. He fell rather heavily. Ignacio Coletto, the fullback. Let's look at this again. Oh, he did fall heavily and on his elbow and upper arm too.
So an injury to Coletto and also to one of the All Blacks. Out of shot at the moment. Coletto gets to his feet. That was a fine jump by him to claim the ball. That's the reserve bench for Argentina.
Sorry.
And it was Aaron Major who's taken a knock for the All Blacks.
Scrum here, Black.
So let's see what happens with this scrum.
Okay. It's too quick. Here's the mark here. We're slow. Crouch and hold. Engage. Stay bound.
So there's the power going in from the Pumas. New Zealand scrambled to Robertson.
Back on.
Andrew
Leave him.
Mertens. Coletto gets the second one
He's out wide,
comfortably.
your side.
This time it's not such a powerful kick, but he'll get under this one, will it? No. Robertson to Mertens. Here's a chance for Lomu for the first time. Lomu gets past Camadon. To the 22, Jonah Lomu. Rolls the pass inside and is the danger man. All over the rugby world, he's the danger man.
Well, that was a brilliant run by Lomu. He wasn't
not
even at half pace here, and then moved out to beat the first defender. Now, all the way through this, you notice Richard McCaw was right alongside him, but unfortunately, the final pass wasn't clean enough for McCaw to take.
Few injuries in the game already. We're only going a couple of minutes. There's the New Zealand bench, and there is number 22, Jason Spice. Could he believe this? Coming all the way here to get a possible start. So it's a New Zealand throw, a handy position. Captain Anton Oliver throws. Good work again by Maxwell. Phelan standing off for the Pumas. Oh, it's tough on Ruben Thorne down there. They've wrestled him to the deck. Andrew Mertens going across to the touch judge. The South African touch judges tonight. Thorne gets up. Scrum, and we look again at the battle. Ricciardo with the long hair. Hassan with the headgear.
Binding, just get the binding up on that side, guys. Binding up.
Argentina's biggest rugby star, Augustine
Have a look,
Pichot.
Johnny.
Australian referee, Scott Young.
Crouch and hold. Yeah, crouch and hold. No, wait. Engage. Back here. No, standing up. Okay, none of it. Crouch and hold, engage.
Hassan is up.
One more.
That's a pretty good effort by New Zealand in there. Hewitt.
Okay, stay down, Black.
First starting test.
Crouch and
30.
hold. Engage.
Hassan's 32nd test.
Stay bound, stay out of the scrum. 9, stay out, stay bound.
Hewitt is down here.
Let it come.
Longo's number 8. because it was just tipped.
But Robinson, anything slow to the clearing first 5'8", Mark Robinson will have a go at.
Speed it up.
He and the man he's replaced really in the test lineup, Byron Callagher, two of the quickest halfbacks around.
Short line out. No score. They've thrown it consistently to Longo.
Number one, outside the 15.
So Reggiano was outside the 15-metre line there.
Yeah, no, outside
came
the
into
15.
the line out. Says referee Scott Young. It's a penalty
What are you
chance for
doing?
New Zealand. They're going for the posts. For the possibility of the first
Number one,
points of
outside
the
the
game.
15 metres. Before the line-out
I was
started.
watching before the game
at the back.
began, Contepomi taking some practice shots at goal, and one of them was from around this position. And he's a very deliberate sort of kicker.
Yeah,
and he
I can
pushed
hear
it
you
to
now,
the
yeah.
right. And I do
But one
think
was outside the 15,
as
Johnny.
we looked down on the ground before, the flags at one end of the ground were moving one way, and the other end another way. And a famous star in that shot, Keith.
Yes, Diego Maradona is at the rugby tonight. Apparently, Agustin Pichot is phoning desperately around town for him, and so he's here. So that will add to their support in a big way here. Andrew Mertens kicks through the crowd noise and gets the goal. New Zealand into the lead by 3-0.
Andrew Mertens certainly silenced the crowd then. A big noisy welcome for him as he lined up the first shot at goal. The restart now, 11 minutes gone. New Zealand up by 3-0.
McCaw takes it down. Caught by his opposite number, Martin. Now here is New Zealand running the ball again. Take it into the centre position is Jonah Lomu. Number 13 is Jose Arengo. And now Mertens clears again from inside the 22. This is a roller and played nicely by Coletto.
Play on!
Referee says play on.
Keep out, 7, 12.
New Zealand have it.
Advantage.
Ben Blair handles for the first time. Tana Umanga goes down. New fullback in tests. Ben Blair of Canterbury. Mertens bounces it to open country. Kamadon is going back. There is Contepomi. That was brave stuff to run it out to the goal line.
Okay. The ruck form.
Hands in there by one of the All
Ruckless
Blacks.
form.
And
For
Contepomi
10.
will clear to touch.
Well, after, so just see the replay of that, after Mertens had put a couple of kicks straight to the opposition fullback Coletto, his last kick was much better. He ran it in between the wing and the fullback, putting a bit more pressure on the defence of Argentina.
What was that, Mark? What are we doing?
So here's Federico Mendez. Began 12 seasons ago for the Pumas as a teenager. Being a professional in South Africa and Britain. More trouble for Mark Robinson. Dr. John May, who was on.
No, wait. Yep, that's fine.
Mendez has come home now to run a wine business up in
No,
Mendoza.
okay, sorry. Okay.
He said he missed the sun and the mountains and the weather of Europe.
Set line out.
So New Zealand have a free kick. The Pumas shied away from forming the lineup quickly. The New Zealanders all refereed the game there. And here is one into the night sky for Coletto. Up goes Umanga. Great catch by Coletto. And away he goes. Now he can twinkle this guy. Out to Orengo. Not back 10 metres.
Must be 10. Back here. Over here.
This is most unlike
just here.
the Puma teams we used to see. They would immediately have
Sorry,
just
mate.
kicked the touch here.
Here. here.
They do this time.
So let's see what that's all about at the line-out time. They're forming out 6 this time. And there's the throw.
Hold it in.
Taken by Chris Jack from Oliver. Away goes McCaw.
Off the foot.
Off the floor, nicely to Mertens. Good work in there again by Oliver. Casmuse. Robertson, number 8. Robinson.
Leave it.
Mertens. Blair up from fullback. Two flankers standing off for Pumas, and number 7 Martin and number 6 Phelan.
Hey. Yeah, okay, coming right.
It's Howlett from New Zealand, the winger.
Just hold back this now, just a minute.
The touch judge is being called in here.
Here's Mark Lawrence,
Yeah,
South
I'm going
African
to,
touch
yeah.
judge.
So what's just 14 and 3. Yeah, what would you say to 14? Just to calm down. And 3. Can I have 14, please?
So
Yeah, no.
Howlett is being
We're
called
staying
out.
with the same penalty.
Howlett, the number 14.
Just calm it down, okay? That's fine. Number 3. Number 3.
Hassan will come out.
You calm
Well,
down
they
as
used to
well,
play
okay?
in Wellington.
Cool. Leave the man alone. Save the penalty here.
And for the Brumbies in Australia.
Penalty to you. I just tell him to come. Okay.
Lovely kick by Contepomi. Big player for a fly half John in the mould of Hugo Porter, really.
Well, Hugo Porter, of course, had a great influence on the Pumas when they first played against the All Blacks.
Just watch the gap.
Now they've used the back of the line out all the time. They'll do so again.
Over the top though, it goes. Cleared out to Mertens, to Major. Lamu pulls it in. The tacklers Camadon and Orengo.
Keep it.
Robinson just pushes it into open space. Here's Howlett from the right wing onto the left. There's his marker, also come across to the other side of the field. Albanese, 22-metre line.
Give it a rock. It's a rock. Stay on here. Out there too.
P shot. Contepomi. Very good control save by Felipe Contepomi.
How's the gap,
In
Johnny?
their internationals against Ireland and Scotland, this same All Black team didn't seem to be prepared to settle down. They were patient, but they didn't appear to settle down. It took them a long time, and they're having the same problem tonight.
Scott Robinson got that one. It wobbled a bit to Robinson. Now it's gone into Oliver. New Zealand leading 3-0. Coming up 18 minutes gone first half. Aaron Major bounces that one past Coletta, who's struggling a bit, but gets this one. And this is Camadon.
Keep out.
Hasn't found touch. Andrew Mertens.
55th
Test match tonight. The highest capped New Zealander on the field, along with Lomu. This is Albanese, Diego Albanese. Plays in Britain, as a number of these players do. Most of them play offshore now. He's playing in Gloucester.
Sorry. Okay.
Halfway to the right here.
Get the gap. To 10.
The All Blacks had problems during their game against Scotland at line-out time. A much bigger line-out pack, though, Scotland. This isn't quite the same opposition.
Outside the set 15. The last one was outside the 15.
So there's 2 penalties in this first 20 minutes for players being outside the 15 at line-out time.
He was outside inside the 15 before he started. It's done,
So there is Maradona, the great one, wearing his Puma shirt. Diego Maradona.
Speed it up.
Great take there by Alvarez. This is the strength of Puma rugby. Bit of New Zealand rucking there from them. It's comfortably there for Pichot. Clears it for Contepomi. Little charge through. This could be a penalty here. Loose ball! Try! And it's gone to Abisu, the captain. The stadium erupts. His 75th time for the Pumas in a test match. Lissandro Abisu, the captain.
Here was the kick through. It was a lovely little chip, but Robinson appeared to have it covered. He had it in his arms. It whipped through the gap. And there were three Pumas there. Any one of three could have scored this try. But it was the captain, Abisu.
Conversion is over from Contepomi. It is now 7-3. 21 minutes first half.
So a setback for the All Blacks. Mertens restarts inside the 22 and the Pumas will be hot. They're humming at the moment.
But
I thought that try was exactly how we've seen the Pumas play in recent weeks. They're not flashy. They work it up for a set forward play position. And they got a line-out catch there by Rimas Alvarez. A little chip ahead. And then they took their chances and got the try. That's what their strength is. The game is controlled by the big forward pack. And number 9 and number 10. And here's number 9 and number 10 again. High in the air to Ben Blair. Howlett struggles. Gets away from Phelan.
too high. Too high.
High tackle forward
Too high.
on Howlett. But the kicking game of the Pumas is working. And the New Zealand back three are having to do a lot of work to clean up. That was Howlett caught high, and so relief for the All Blacks with that defensive penalty.
Get the numbers out.
New Zealand's locked forward. Chris Jack, number 4. There is Marcelo Lafreda, the coach of the Pumas. They say he never smiles. And he never talks about winning. Talks only about performance. Chris Jack heads back. New Zealand in a little bit of disarray in these moments. Out over there, Albanese signals out on the full, and they agree with them along the touchline.
The All Blacks have not been able to settle down, really. They're getting very few opportunities. The Pumas, I would imagine, have had the majority of the ball, as we see that error by Robinson, which allowed, well, I don't know, two might be claiming that. Camadon and Abisu were both there at the same time.
Right, so it's impossible to tell what the numbers are. You're going to have to speed it up and get them set earlier. Okay, so just speak to you.
Anton Oliver's being asked to speed the line-outs up.
It's too hard to tell.
And I think the message will go to the other side as well. It has.
Both captains, yes, John.
Sorry? The numbers, no, they've got to be quicker coming into the line out. It's too slow. You tell them now.
So in the murky politics of line-outs and scrums, both sides have been holding back, forming up. The referee has told them to speed up. That was good work by Phelan. Here is Pichot. Was that a forward pass? No, it's not. It's Albanese. Carried on here. by Fernandez Lobe.
Well, this is the first sign of it just boiling over. And I think the All Blacks might be a bit frustrated here. That was a big overlap on the blind side. Only, I think, Maxwell or Jack was standing off. And look, 3 Pumas players. Robinson got across to make the tackle, but New Zealand was stretched.
What have you got?
It just carried on a little bit over after this piece of play here with McCaw involved. And Alvarez giving him a less than amorous hug.
What would you call? Yellow card?
So there is a call discussion coming in about any touch judge. A yellow card would, as we mentioned.
I just wondered in that case about Pichot.
Pichot's been called out by the referee.
Touch judge report. You're on your head forward. Okay. It's a yellow card. Okay. Yeah, no, that is.
This will cause trouble in the crowd. Pichot has been yellow carded. He will go to the sidelines for 10 minutes.
Where is it?
Well, it certainly looked like an attempted headbutt, and that's what the referee and the touch judge have decided.
19.
So Pichot, key playmaker for the Pumas, is on the bench.
So mark that time down, 25 minutes gone. Can New Zealand take advantage in the next 10 minutes to regain the lead? How will the Pumas... There is Marcelo Lafreda, one of the great players in the Pumas. And his team now down to 14, but they've got plenty of players who can play halfback. While Pichot is off, Camadon began his career there and played lots of games as a scrum half. They nudge again to the corner. Ben Blair touches down. Restart 22. Rimas Alvarez in the picture as Pichot waits on the sideline.
Give out.
McCaw goes down. It's a loose one. New Zealand have it. Robinson, Jack. Umaga to Howlett. Chased by Mendes. Space for Doug Howlett here. Brings it round midfield. Good tackle. Robinson caught by Contepomi.
Sarak.
Thorne. Umaga. Lomu. Can he make the 14 against 15 count? He can. Jonah Lomu scores it. New Zealand back in the lead. 27 minutes gone. And that's the price they pay for having a man in the sin bin.
Well, I think it's the price they pay really for not being able to tackle Lomu. See, there were 2 on him there, and he beat both them. A third had to go, missed him, and there was nothing left. So it wasn't so much the numbers overall, it was that the 3 there to tackle Lomu couldn't stop him.
You see there, big Alvarez, and then the centre Orengo. Contepomi, and then the last one was the captain Abisu. 1, 2, 3, 4. All missed it. Try. Just outside from Andrew Mertens. So it's just a 1-point lead now to New Zealand. And 12 minutes to go till the half-time.
Can you hear me?
Here we see the feed, Thorne playing halfback. Umaga spotting Lomu, this time with a fair amount of pace on, but look at the way he just fends off 3 players. A 4th in the corner playing here, the captain Abisu, no hope. And Lomu scores the 2nd try of the match and the 1st for the All Blacks.
Let it go. Truck, leave him.
They come again. One Lomu in a second 5 inside centre position a bit. draws in the tacklers. There must be space elsewhere. Of course, 14 playing 15. There will be space. And Robertson to Howlett. Chips ahead. Howlett and Abisu.
Howlett didn't see the ball for the first 10 minutes. He's been much more involved now. A handy little kick through. Tried to keep it back in the field of play, but Corletto prevented him doing so.
Rolls it back. It is Camadon playing scrum half in the absence of the shot. New Zealand have this. Robertson away to Maxwell. Before taking it in.
Straight on the ground, mate. Let it go. You've got to let it go. No. He's on his feet. On his feet. Back 10, back 10.
Andrew Merton's doing a bit of refereeing as well.
New Zealand's resident referee on the field.
Yep.
There's Daniel Bayetti, the trainer, the assistant trainer of the Pumas.
That guy was on his feet, thanks.
A great Pumas player, used to play either fullback or halfback.
It's interesting all the way back to this line-out. Andrew Mertens is talking to Scott Young, questioning him about his decision. And the referee is explaining it to the first five. Core in centre field. Someone wasn't on his feet, and that was, I think, Thorne, is it?
Here it is. Advantage.
Advantage the referee is playing. Tana Umanga. He has support from Robertson. Mertens. Major.
Keep out 14, offside.
Right by the goal line here. Andrew Mertens in a good position with McCaw on Orengo.
That was an excellent chase by Mertens.
I got that, yeah, I played advantage.
Number 13, little Horsey Orengo. Horsey they call him because on a couple of tours over to Britain, locals couldn't pronounce Jose. So the Pumas themselves picked up on the mispronunciation, so he's Horsey to everybody. And only about 80 kgs against some of these monsters in the New Zealand team. John Alongo attempted to tackle before at 120. And here is little Horsey charging back up. It was good chase by Mertens.
Yeah, Mertens on one side of him and Core, I think, on the other. No escape. I think the Pumas will be quite happy to have a breather now. The player just down receiving attention on the goal line. Remember, they're down to 14 players. And they won't like it being camped on their own goal line at the moment.
One of the biggest game of Alvaro's life. He's just won his 9th test match.
Take it back, take it back, take it. Scratch and hold.
Toured widely
No
to
ball,
New Zealand
no ball.
this year for
Time's
once and to
still out.
Britain.
Scratch and
We'll watch
hold.
closely.
Engage.
Lomu again. Martin. Robertson. 10 metres out.
Right on.
Great tackle. It should be a turnover.
Advantage.
And that's right up to halfway. Referee has got to check with the touch judge again.
Come in.
Jonathan
Just take
Kaplan.
it back, just hold it back, hold it back. Where you go?
3 black, just stamping all over someone nowhere near the ball.
Okay.
Yellow card, 3 black.
3 black. 3 black.
Well, trouble coming for Case Muse because of what we see
Touch
on
judge
the other
report is for
side.
rucking the man,
of this.
okay? It's a yellow card, okay?
Well, we're down to 14 each now. Case Muse for rucking on a man who was nowhere near the ball.
Here.
Jonathan Kaplan, the touch judge, spotted it. And so Case Muse, who's made a return to Test match rugby,
Yeah, that's what the
will be
penalty.
playing less than 80 minutes.
next scrum, New Zealand will have another rearranged front row situation. They'll have to drop off one of their forwards to allow Greg Somerville to come on. Contepomi playing with great control. There's Reggiardo in the front there, but Felipe Contepomi doing pretty well. Did that one come down inside the 5 metre mark? Perhaps it did. Camadon, way to Contepomi. That combination is working well.
Stay back.
Lomu lets it bounce. Bounces to Ben Baer by his goal line. Taken nicely by Longo. There's a high left footer. Tana waits. Umanga gets it. He's good on those. Mertens. Howlett. Cross comes Camadon. And he's having a good night. Gonzalo Camadon. A gifted player. Played all over the...
Hold out, time out.
He's played in every position in the back line, in fact. As we see Casey on the sideline.
See the number 8 for Argentina, not on the shot there, but away to the right on the All Blacks 22. Tana Umanga was helping him, so it was Longo, I think, who put that high kick up and chased it and was hurt, and that's why there's the stoppage now. Nothing to do with what you're seeing there, but Longo is away down on the All Blacks 22 as Pichot waits for the call to go back into the play.
No, he's no good if he's a concussed. He must go off, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I see, yeah.
But
no, just if it's bad.
Longo.
Yeah.
The doctor's on the field and he thinks he must go on.
So if you're not coming in quicker, so I played some advantage, yes. Lots of advantage for the numbers, okay? Is he okay? Okay?
Well, then he's going to play on. Gonzalo Longo.
Yes, but we must speed it up. Yeah, I've said yeah.
Good player. Plays in France at Narbonne in the same club as Ignacio Coleto. Amateur rugby, remember, in Argentina. So the 3 players who play here, amateurs, players like Pichot, they're making a lot of money playing in Britain as professionals. In fact, Pichot is now a British resident.
No, not very well at all.
He's so settled there, been there since 97.
Occasionally.
And that allows another
get the back
Argentine player to join the Bristol team. Looks like it's going to be Martin Duran, who's in the reserves tonight.
Yeah, blue back.
I see Greg Somerville warming up on the sideline because as soon as there's a scrum, he will come into the game because the All Blacks are minus one of their props.
Hold it back. Just wait till I blow.
We're having a long game tonight, John, aren't we?
There's
a lot of stoppages.
Hasn't really flowed at all.
The shot is not back on the field. 14 against 14 at the moment.
Keep it in.
New Zealand 8,
back
Argentina
back
7. Robinson. Mertens. Aaron Major punches through the hole. Umanga leaves it behind. Ben Blair. Nice work, Mertens. Lost forward.
Well, that's as smart as the All Black backs have looked all night. 2 minutes before half-time. Good pace from Major.
And the roar goes up. Pichot is back.
Okay, just calm it down. You're on caution, okay? You know?
See, Major the half gap, and Umanga was right there. Just the timing wasn't accurate enough. Otherwise, it would have been dangerous for the Pumas.
So that's 15 against 14 the other way. Pumas would no doubt like to take advantage of that before half-time. Sneak the lead at the break.
How are we going, Tony? All right?
The expected torrid start didn't really eventuate in this game.
Oliver throws. Well taken again by Thorne this time.
On his feet. Play on.
Pichot onto Robinson. Pichot has got it. Can he scramble it back?
tight head prop case Muse off the field.
Mark's here. Crouch and hold.
Just more pressure
Engage.
from the
In
Pumas.
the middle.
Greg Somerville is on.
Stay bound.
They're on for a drop kick now. It's a move, a club move, this one. Didn't quite work in the Bristol club in Britain. There is Alvarez, who's going very well for a new young lock forward. The core is over the top of him.
Come on.
He shot waits to Contapumi. You see, they don't flash it. They work it through 9 and 10, and the big forward.
Play on. Let it go. Hands off it, Black. Play on.
There's Reggiato. That's the 22.
Holding on.
Releasing the ball. So
Black 10.
defensive penalty for the All Blacks. This is a far different game to the one in Christchurch in June. Omar Hassan driving straight to the deck. There's Ricciardo as well. So the big boys doing the pick and go quite successfully. But there were New Zealand hands on it, trying to wrench it free from players on their feet, and they weren't able to do so. So a penalty.
There's the ball way down the back and over the top. And a big break here by Fernandez Lobe.
It's a rock. Play on. Play
Omar
on.
Hassan. Contapumi. Rolando Martin.
Keep on.
He shot. Just that little tenderising kick through. Blair lost it. Mendes.
There it is.
Number 17 is Somerville. Robinson back to Mertens. Ambitious stuff for New Zealand, away to Umanga. Kicks it high against the crowd on the far side and finds the touch comfortably. Corletto.
I don't know whether the All Blacks would want to be making excuses out there, but that's at least 2 kicks have gone down, and I wonder whether the lighting's all that good there, but this was pretty much straightforward stuff for Blair, and he didn't catch it. So Maxwell's off the field, with Somerville on as a replacement for the sin-binned Case Muse.
Mendes throws. Taken nicely by Longo. They throw to the back a lot.
Keep it up,
Here is
Black.
Martin. With him is
Play
Mendes,
on.
number 2.
Play on.
This is the Pumas.
Play on.
At their very best. Longo carries it on. They've made progress. Big shot looking now for Contapumi for the drop kick. And it'll be
23.
a restart from the 22. New Zealand 8, Argentina 7, 1 try each coming towards half-time. In fact, on running time, they've gone well past the 40 minutes. So Mertens, you remember last week, if you watched the game in Scotland, drop-kicked one out on the full. Surprised everybody, given his usual excellence. That's Corletto's kick, which has gone to the Pumas, or have New Zealand got it? New Zealand has it. Mertens now. Finds Major, finds Blair. Major finds Howlett. Comes tacking in field. And touches one of his players accidentally offside. So, a last chance, perhaps before the break, for the big pack of Argentina.
Crouch and hold.
Another rearranged New Zealand forward 8. He shot.
Stay bound that side. Stay bound. Stay bound. Play on. It's out.
Longo.
Let it go.
Yeah, that's against
7 on your feet.
Richard McCaw.
Straight over.
He did everything right apart
And he
from
wasn't bound either.
not staying on his
Wasn't
feet.
bound. Back 10. Back 10.
For a good kick here from Contapumi. And the line out to follow. And what a superb kick he's done. Now this is where they scored before. There is the penalty offence coming from McCaw. The crowd sent perhaps a repeat just before half-time.
You're off the scrum first. Off the scrum first.
where is the ball?
Ball wasn't out. Hold it.
That's against Chris Jack. He drove in and the ball was not over the top.
Just calm down. And keep it up.
They'll go back to the 5-metre mark. They may take the scrum here, John. Ignacio
Captain.
Fernandez-Lobe.
Well, they'll certainly be considering it. You wouldn't say that their scrum has dominated New Zealand in the first half. Mind you, there have been very few scrums.
Albisu coming in to ask how much time left, and they're going for goal. Lissandro Albisu, the captain, came in and asked how much time to go, and referee said it will be half-time. So this could put Argentina into the lead if this kick goes over. It's handy enough.
Notice here Anton Oliver calling the troops in, and they're huddled alongside the goalposts. Approaching half-time.
Felipe Contepomi. In the lead, Felipe Contepomi, penalty, 10 points to 8. Still time to go in the first half.
So Mertens at halfway again as the referee signals for Case Muse to come back into the game. Greg Somerville retires, and also coming in as Norm Maxwell. So they're back to 15 aside now.
Just keep it back.
And into injury time in the first spell. 10-8 Argentina lead.
Waiting for it is Longo. Put it on his hands to the 22 now. His shot, you can see how much the combination between him and Contepomi dominates the proceedings for the Pumas, and what an excellent combination it is.
Still time to go. Oliver throws.
Robertson off the floor. Mertens. Umanga trying to cut through. Good tackle by Albisu. By Phelan, in fact. Let's see what New Zealand can do here. It hasn't looked good to this point from this movement. His shot has got through and disrupted. Here is Ruben Thorne. Runs straight into Ignacio Fernandez-Lobe. Robinson. Pass Lomu to Mertens. Oliver goes down, Robinson again. I think New Zealand will be happy to take the break, Joe.
About 8 minutes of injury time. This is the last movement of the first half. A long pass to Howlett. He had to run in for it, but he decked it.
Yeah.
And that's it, half-time with the Pumas.
Half-time next time, I think, is what he said.
I saw them all walking off towards the sideline.
Sorry.
Another injury.
Suddenly everybody gets on the field to help. Mauricio Reggiardo, wild-looking man, once a star soccer goalkeeper down in Mar del Plata, and they can sense something special might be on here. We've got 40 minutes of the second half yet to go, folks. But Argentina played a pretty good first half. The lead 10-8 at the moment. He's shot. He's got Albanese chasing. Blair takes a fair catch.
Mark. He took the mark. Put the mark.
It was a fine recovery by Ben Blair after dropping that previous high kick. This was a tester for him.
Let's see how close this was to the 22-metre line. Well, he might have been pretty lucky there. Most of him was outside. Pumas have the ball. 10 minutes of running time. I'm not sure what that means. And that is half-time. They go to the break. 40 minutes of rugby, which has delighted the huge crowd here. And at the break, the home team, the Pumas, lead New Zealand by 10-8. It's a thriller.
So that a huge home crowd in Buenos Aires being treated to a first half performance from Argentina, which puts them perhaps on the verge of a first ever win against the All Blacks. They got the first try through Lisandro Arbazu, but then Jonah went on the charge, and as we've seen before, he's almost impossible to stop. But at half-time, it's Argentina who lead the All Blacks by 10 points to 8, and we'll get the thoughts of John Gallagher after the break.
You know, it's been the same story for New Zealand against Scotland and against Ireland, and so this is no different. You know, down at half time, and hopefully they'll come through in the second half.
Well, if Argentina do win, we're both getting on a plane to Buenos Aires. That's going to be some party tonight if they can pull it off. But they've got 40 minutes to go. Let's hand back to our commentators, John Macbeth and Keith Quinn.
The second half just starting now. The deep kick inside the 22, which McCaw takes for the All Blacks.
Robinson away to Mertens. Lomu again playing in that centre position. They see the chance of a gap there through Abisu and Orengo, who are not big men, and Jonah almost got through there at the start of the second half. And here's a kick by Mertens, which has Albanese going back. That's a good start for the New Zealand fly half, Andrew Mertens. Christmas number 3 back on the field. There's that break by Lomu. Rolando Martinez, the tackler.
On the 10. Back around, 4 out of it. He's out of it. Do it right. Thank you.
So the All Blacks trying to outmuscle the Pumas now. We expected a fiery start by the Pumas, but they didn't really take on the All Black forwards all that much. Not any more noticeable than any other team has.
Good advantage being played here by referee Scott Young of Australia. Out towards Lomu's side. Here's another end-on-end kick by Major. Nice save by Orengo, but he can't clear it. Umaga clears it away. Lost forward. And a chance inside the 22 for New Zealand. Tana Umaga struggling a bit out at centre on this tour. Chasing through hard here, but look at little number 13, Jose Orengo.
But already in this first minute of the second half, the All Black backs have looked more assured than they did all the first half.
Number 1, Reggiado there, talking to the referee, making the upwards gesture. He's unlikely to go the full game. They've got Roberto Grau, remember, on the bench. Another highly accomplished player who's played 35 tests to come on. Robinson to Mertens. To Umaga in the centre. There's a fumble and the New Zealand back moves again. 22-metre line, top right. Anton Oliver takes it to the 22. And here's a chance for New Zealand to go back into the lead.
Leave him.
So that was for something that happened deep. He played the ball on the ground, says referee Young to Captain Abisu. Mertens to kick the goal. If Mertens lands this one, he'll go past 800 points in Test rugby. And he'll be the 4th player in rugby history to do that. So he's done it. New Zealand go into the lead. It's a seesaw struggle. Changing the lead for the 5th time in this game. New Zealand 11, Argentina 10.
Well, the All Blacks were out on the field a good 3 or 4 minutes before the restart. They were waiting for the Pumas for a long time. So they're ready to start the second half, and I think that we'll see an improvement from them. They don't want to end the season on a flat note, as flat as what we'd had in the first half.
So the big front row standing off as Robinson clears away to Mertens. Again to Jonah in that midfield position. There's space for him. He hands off the two. Umaga through, racing to halfway. Great tackle there by the captain, Abisu, who chased. Here is Robinson. Case Muse going in.
Yeah.
Umaga's going to play. Scrum half away to Mertens. Aaron Major. Ruben Thorne. Number 6 at halfway. Number 18, Dion Waller on the field for New Zealand. There's a change there, having his test debut.
Is that Johnny?
Fernandez Lobe.
Sorry?
Pichot. Contapomi deep behind the New Zealand line. Howlett chasing. Fumble by Howlett. Great dive by Alvarez. Great chance now here for the Pumas. Alvarez really committed himself there, might have taken a bang. Where did he come from? The big lock forward.
You have blood here.
Well, this was very ordinary stuff. Again by the New Zealand back three. They haven't had a great night of it with their hands. And now an opportunity for the Pumas. Dion Waller is on for Norm Maxwell. In fact, here comes Maxwell on back into the game now. So Waller leaves the field after a brief stint in this test team.
Crouch and hold. Yeah, take it back.
Becomes the 34th test player New Zealand has used this year. Away goes Longo. He's having a good game after that bump he took. Pichot. Pumas at their best. Ripped away by McCaw. New Zealand breakout. Crowd were hoping the referee saw that one. Here is Albanese. He gets the bounce. Collision with Corletto. Away to Contapomi. Skies it wide. Lomu's waiting. Contapomi's down. It's going to be a penalty over there where the ball came down against the charge against Contapomi.
Number 13. Number 13.
Tana Umaga is at fault.
Okay.
No, it's Howlett.
There was no one. It was okay. Okay. What are you doing? Point. Sorry. No. Definitely not. No yellow card. Okay. What would you like to do? Point. No.
Abizu beseeching the referee, wanting a yellow card on Howlett. It was definitely late.
Yeah, I think you both doing it. Well, I'll have a look at it.
Perhaps a charge without arms in it there against
as well.
Doug Howlett as well. So Contapomi was down. He's got up rather quickly and is composed and will have the shot for goal. There is the distance. Across the front, no change to the score. 8 minutes gone, second half, 11-10 to New Zealand. Deep kick by Mertens. His shot has it. Contapomi again, high into the night sky. Abisu. Lovely run by Orengo. Corletto, Pichot. Martin. 10 metres out. Corletto not looking too sharp there, number 15. They need him in this. He's a good runner. Contapomi. Good support play by the Pumas.
Hands off it, Black. Scrum, good.
Hewitt going back slowly for New Zealand.
On the wrong side.
Scott Young refereed that fiery match here a year ago when South Africa came here and just won by 37 to 33.
Testing the New Zealand defence. They're putting the heat on the scrum.
Stay down, and 8.
Longo. 5 metres out. Goal line, top left.
Back on with it.
Pichot. Alvarez.
Hands out of it.
Pichot. Contapomi. Advantage. Chance for New Zealand to break out. Ben Blair.
Run back over here, black ball.
Promising move ruined by the ball spilling forward in the tackle.
No. Let's go.
Really putting the pressure on here. The New Zealand defence standing up to it pretty well, of course. And there was the spill which came off Orengo.
He's being replaced. 3 black.
And it's New Zealand ball to the scrum.
3 black.
But I don't think the All Black pack will want to be slightly off in their timing or concentration.
Substitute here by New Zealand. Looks like Case Muse is being subbed off the field. Now he's come back. They said 3 black off, and so he walked away, but then he came back.
Greg Somerville standing on the sideline waiting to go on. But they're going to proceed with Muse for this fairly important scrum.
You sense the mood here in Buenos Aires tonight.
Johnny, this is a blood bin.
And there is a blood bin being called for by referee Scott Young.
Let's go, okay. Let's stop. Yeah, off we go, please.
And down to the right you see the blood bin, and it's the Pumas captain, Wasandra Abisu.
I've got to say, Keith, that's the way the wave is done. Nothing half-hearted about that.
So coming onto the field is number 21, Gonzalo Quesada. We remember him from the World Cup in '99. He was the winner of the Golden Boot for the most points by any country in the World Cup. Most accomplished player as well. Can't get in the starting number 10 jersey now because of Contapomi. Umanga gets it ahead of Corletto here. Case Muse caught by Pichot. Good tackle by the little guy.
The hands off it.
Robinson. Razor Robertson. Towards halfway. Coming away this time is Maxwell. There's McCaw. Contapomi is the tackler on him, number 10, halfway line.
Play on.
A little backhander by Mertens to Robertson. This is good control by New Zealand. Advantage to New Zealand here. Mark Robinson. Mertens stabs it for end over end run. Albanese has it. But no advantage came, and disappointment there for Diego Albanese. And penalty to New Zealand, back near halfway.
Mertens having a shot at goal from just inside the half.
Looking at the flags, John, there's hardly a ripple of the breeze here in the stadium. And we wonder when the captain can come back. That's really serious looking blood condition. There's Corletto.
Mertens knows he's not at home.
Beautiful kick from Andrew Mertens. Confirming tonight by going past 800 points that he is one of the great kickers of world rugby history, and he's put New Zealand out to 14-10 with his third penalty tonight.
We'll be happy to get those points, the 2 penalties in the second half. They haven't yet stamped their authority on this game. Sort of get the feeling, and I hope I'm not putting the kiss of death on them, but they're just starting to play better than they did in the first half. Looking more assured as Casada looks to be leaving the field now. So Mizzou comes back in.
Yes, he does. Argentina's most capped test player ever. And a change for New Zealand, number 17, you see back into the game. There's been a change there. And a lost ball near the line from the captain. Howlett, it's a scramble. It's a try for the Pumas. It might have gone to the captain again. Contepomi is there. And Longo. Lissandro Abisu gets his second. Fumbled by Howlett. Claimed by Abisu.
It's just another of those misses behind the All Blacks. Howlett saw someone, I think he tried to unload the ball to McCaw. Let's have a look at it again. Here's Howlett.
Oliver first.
Flicked it back infield. The ball goes spewing away straight to Abisu. 2 tries to the captain. Well, what did I say about kiss of death, saying that the All Blacks are starting to look more assured? That was awful stuff.
The kick has gone over, converted another 7-pointer, and the lead changes yet again. 17 points to 10, Argentina lead. 17 points to 14, it's a thriller.
No, hold it steady, hold it, catch and hold, stand it there, engage.
So Somerville on, Musoff.
Stand up.
Ricciardo and Somerville exchanging words. Greg Somerville turned 24 this week. It's a nice run by Blair. Oh yes, he's nearly there. Few metres to go. Mertens was diving for it. Real chance for New Zealand. Big holes appeared in the Pumas defence there, and Ben Blair was nearly celebrating too.
Simple stuff, but done at speed. Look at the timing here. Beautiful ball from Mertens. Blair running onto it at pace. He could see the line 5 metres short of it, but couldn't release it to Howlett or get there himself.
Wait. He's no good.
So we've seen glimpses of that tonight, but not enough of it really.
More blood for Abisu. He must go off there if there is blood.
Here we see it again. We almost see it. Blair stepped inside Coletto with ease and was then caught by the open side Lucy Martin. Argentina with the scrum.
Somerville against Rod Ricciardo. Hassan against Hewitt. Critical moment in the game here. And Contepomi skies his return to Ben Blair. He's got Howlett with him, and he plays right across the field to Lomu. It was nearly good night, Irene, with the intercept. Peace shot again. New Zealand scrambling back. Here is Blair. Not out. Play on. Contepomi. And that one is out.
Rough stuff from the All Blacks there. The wide pass to Lomu was read well by Argentina, and it was almost intercepted. Plenty for the crowd to stand up for here. The Pumas leading by 17-14. Ringo was up on him in a flash.
Coming towards the three-quarter mark in the game now. Mertens. Run again. The youngest player. Lineup for the Pumas. Here's opposite number Ben Blair. Robinson. Oliver. Fumbled by Aaron Major this time. Well, referee ruled a free kick for New Zealand. Now here's space for Howlett. Defence is sound by the Pumas.
I can't remember a match in which there have been so many passes put down or kicks misfielded by an All Black team.
So up on the sign at the top of the screen it says Vamos Pumas, and here is Roberto Grau getting a big cheer as he comes into the game. This vastly experienced prop forward, and once again they played the pattern of taking Reggiado off the field at the three-quarter mark in the game and bringing Roberto Grau on, another tough front rower who is back playing amateur rugby now after his years as a professional.
Though he does say he wants to go to Scotland and play a little bit over there, Keith, so I don't think that'll be amateur.
Yeah, but the latest was he was thinking about the weather, the comparison of the weather in the two places.
I can understand that.
Contapomi, halfway line, couldn't get it away to Orengo.
That's an Argentine team which has got a lot of confidence, as we predicted, because of their form over the last month and the fact that they've been together a long time. They're in no way in awe of this All Black team, and they lead by 17-14.
Blair up and in. Couldn't connect with Howlett.
Pretty much a continuation. Pretty much a continuation of what we've seen most of the night from the All Blacks.
So Robinson, again, this attitude of flying it across from defensive positions, gets Howlett again into space. Kamadon comes on him. Robertson, Mertens, Major. Omar Hassan rolls him down. There's Mertens. There's the 22. Grau was rucked away. Major. Albanese. And he's taken it down for the 5-metre scrum. So this is the best position for New Zealand for some time. Let's go!
Here's the mark.
That certainly is a great spot for the All Blacks.
No, we'll wait. Here we go.
Howlett standing very wide to the right.
Yeah.
Blair moves way across to the left. There's Howlett just at the bottom of the screen.
Stop! Do not stand up. No stand up. Hold it.
So kind of a tactical stoppage here. There is going to be a substitution. Here comes Martin Duran onto the field.
Two hands.
Phelan goes off.
Grab and hold.
Santiago Phelan
No,
has
take
gone
it
off.
back. Take it back. Scratch and hold. Engage.
Folds in on Grouse side. Free kick New
That
Zealand.
side.
So here's
Keep it
New
up.
Zealand's chance to get the lead. Robinson. Fast hands. Can they get it to Jack, who goes down? Perhaps wasn't the best man to pass it to. But now a penalty again to New Zealand. New Zealand, with a quarter of an hour to go, need this kick to tie the game up at 70 in all. So, as they've done so often, they look to Andrew Mertens. With Chris Jack taken down there by Martin Duran. He was playing it on the floor. So Mertens from a very handy position. And through it goes in, well, pretty well abject silence from the nearly 60,000 people here as the game is tied up. That's 4 penalties for Mertens, and it is 70 in all with a quarter of an hour to play.
Mertens having a great deal of influence on this game from his play at first 5 as well as his goal kicking. But 2 tries to 1, that's not the scoreline that the All Blacks would want to finish with. Argentina scoring more tries than them. Unbelievable.
P-shot to Rolando Martin. P-shot again, this time to Hassan. New Zealand are offside here. You see the signal from the referee.
Advantage.
They'll go for the drop kick perhaps. Orengo. P-shot. Oh, growl! 3 metres out, the referee is playing advantage still.
Advantage.
Advantage is over. It was very nearly try number 3 for the Pumas. And this kick is very handy. And this should give them the lead again.
Very smart work by Orengo. And look at the run though from Grau. He was only 5 metres short. Robertson clinging to him. Dragged him down just short of the line.
He's taken this one a long way back. He's missed 1 tonight. He's landed 3. So the Pumas go into the lead again. 27 minutes gone, 20-17 they lead.
And they deserve to be in the front. Mertens with the restart from the halfway. All Blacks trailing by 3, 20-17. And also trailing in the tries, 2 tries to 1. Just a stoppage as Contepomi receives some attention.
Now the referee has said to Captain Lissandro Obisu, John, that he must go off because of a blood bin call. Anton Oliver's coming over. There's no question on this one. He must go if there's blood in the game.
I have to go by the law.
Referee is saying he has to go by the law. They're trying to plug his nose up so he can play on.
He might have trouble breathing, but he stays on.
Mouth guard in. Pumas in the lead, 20-17. Keep watching the clock as it ticks through. 12 minutes to play at the moment. That one's taken well by Ignacio Fernandez-Lobe. Remember, Argentina has never beaten New Zealand. They have to stick to their pattern now to play controlled rugby through their forward pack and their half back and fly half. There's the fly half, Felipe Contepomi, his 23rd test match tonight. New Zealand, on the other hand, are getting to the point where they might have to really chance their arm. Oliver pitches it well towards Robertson. Umanga, intercept.
Let it go, holding on the ground. No, you must let it go. Easy. You hold on.
So will Mertz have a shot from here? He's landed one from there tonight. Let's look at the free play here again.
Yes, well, it was well read by Contepomi. Look at this, he read it perfectly and was in there in front of Lomu. Took the ball down. Now, the Argentine players were suggesting that Lomu didn't get away, and the penalty should have gone the other way. The referee's involved with the touch judge now.
Okay, this number 8 just pushing around at the back. Okay, you tell him to calm down. Okay, where is number 8? Okay, so he held on.
We've had 2 yellow cards in this match already, and now Arbizu is being told to go and chat with his number 8 Longo, just to calm down.
Mertens has hit the post and it's bounced away, and they touch it down. That could be a moment where the outcome of this game is decided. 9 minutes to play, probably a bit more. He hits the post and it's deflected away. No change, 20-17.
High restart from the 22. The All Blacks really under pressure now to produce something.
Keep on side.
As the Pumas are really into this match. There's another pass put down.
Well, Howlett's done it, Major's done it, Umanga's done it, and now Andrew Mertens. Every one of the back division has had a fumbled night tonight. It's given the Pumas a great chance to hold possession.
Go down.
Their scrum working hard. Pichot at halfway. Contepomi. Behind Howlett. This is exactly like they play it. It doesn't matter to them if the opposition have the throw in. They just like to be down in this corner.
This is where we'll see the experience of Pichot and Contepomi come through. And we see the different style of Argentina's play. Not the sort of Latin loose stuff that we've seen over recent years, but more controlled, as you've mentioned, Keith.
Here's a change in their usual. Mario Ledesma is coming on, so they're bringing on a second hooker, replacing the prop. Mario Ledesma, this excellent hooker's coming on to replace Omar Hassan, who usually plays the whole game. So we'll see a change in front row for the Pumas when they take a next scrum. Number 16, Ledesma will hook. Mendes will change to prop, where he has a lot of international experience.
Keep it going or get it out.
Ripped by Longo. Pichot. Federico Mendes, number 2.
Hands off it, Black. Hands off it. There it is. Keep on.
Pichot. Contepomi. Pichot again. Drop kick coming up from Contepomi. Now it's his second one, and it wobbles away. No change. 7 minutes to play on the running clock we see there, but I suspect a little bit more. driven away downtown by Andrew Mertens, but they're ready for it. Here is Ignacio Coletto. This is a tough one to catch out of the night sky, but Blair, who has one fumble, gets that one away to Lomu. Well tackled by little Horsey Orengo. Robinson. Umanga decides to try to break out by hand. Robinson. Mertens. Albanese waits. He sends it high. Umanga waiting. Lost it forward. Advantage for the Pumas. Pichot. His in pass was fumbled. Referee will go back for the first knock on by New Zealand. Another fumble in the backs. And Pichot will have the put into the newly arranged Pumas front row.
Well, really, as we see Pichot now trying another reverse ball to support players, which doesn't find the target. Leading up to this match, there's been total denial that the players, the All Black players, were looking forward to getting home. They were concentrating on this match, but gosh, at times they look as though they're not really fired up at all. The number of mistakes has been enormous. And Argentina deserve to be in the position they're in at the moment.
Camadon, one of the three players who played with Hugo Porter back in 1990. Now the new front row with Ledesma hooking and Mendes propping. Longo bursting off the back. Against Richie McCaw, I think. Right out in front of the posts.
McCaw makes the tackle along with Robinson. Difficult to see there what was going on. We might see it from this angle. He makes the tackle, gets to his feet. The referee had called a ruck.
So silence descends. Contepomi. 4 minutes to play. He has skied it outside. No change. But the Pumas still have the lead. Goodness me. He could have thrown that one over.
Well, I wonder if they'll rue that, because that meant the All Blacks had to score a converted try to win it. There's still 3 points the difference now.
Here comes Coletto. Robertson. And he's been sat on his back by Coletto. Robinson. Mertens. Blair. Contepomi has done very well there. Pichot. Martin. 10 metres out from the goal line. Pichot again. Fumble this time on the Pumas side by Contepomi. New Zealand, couldn't they run it out from here? This is where they're most dangerous. Howlett coming in field again. Just tipped by Abisu. What a game he's having. Play on! Play on, says referee Young. It's 4-on-4 out here. Can Lomu bust it open? Gets past Alvarez, but not past Ledesma.
Will it be a penalty? Yes. Lomu didn't release it.
A couple of minutes left to go. Are we seeing a page of Pumas history being written here tonight? It looked like Howlett was away here, but he was tipped up by Lissandro Abisu.
Get him off.
On one previous occasion, the Pumas looked likely to beat the All Blacks. That was in 1985 when they drew 21 all. They blew a chance of winning that right on full time with a knock on from a scrum. Now they hold the 3-point advantage.
Bernardo Stortoni is on. He's a brilliant young fullback. And the veteran Camadon is on.
It was the penalty. Lomu hanging on too long. Look at the tackles on him. Martin taking the big man to the ground, and the All Black support not able to get there quickly enough.
At the line out, the Pumas have not been able to clear it. They've lost it to a New Zealand scrum.
Okay.
The Desmond, number 16. Many people thought he was the best hooker of all the countries that played in the World Cup in '99. Remember, he got the chance to play with the injury to Mendez. Longo. Not a good pass. Well claimed by Contapomi. Gets one high and deep. And just a little too long. But again, this is just a case of keeping the Pumas back while the clock ticks. Look at it, 39:50 on the TV running time.
So now an injury time.
Referee's time.
Wait, no ball. Hold it up. Hold it up. Scratch and hold. Engage. In the middle. Hands off.
So can New Zealand wriggle out of this one?
Offside.
They have the penalty.
Round. Here it is.
So they need a kick that finds the line now from Mertens for the line out, because it's in injury time now, referee's time.
Well, this is the last chance for the All Blacks, one would think. They're into injury time, a line out.
So they have it. They have it to Mertens. They leave out Umanga. They give it to Howlett. Howlett chips ahead. And I think that was Abisu who came across and saved there. And if it was, he is having a wonderful, wonderful game for his country tonight. Back to Contapomi. He hasn't found touch. Mertens has it. Flies it across to Blair. Now can the new young Test fullback win it for New Zealand in the last seconds? And it is going to be a try made by Blair for Razor Robertson. (22-20). Contapomi's kick did not find the line. Mertens backed himself. He gave it to the new young man, Ben Blair, and out of Westport, out of St Andrews, out of Canterbury, flashed it on to Razor Robertson, and Scott Robertson scored it. New Zealand are leading 22-20.
Well, they can feel very, very lucky to have won this.
So a brilliant kick by Mertens makes it a 7-pointer for New Zealand, and
Still time.
still time to play. We see Robertson in for his second try in Test, but what a run by Blair. Given the chance by Merton, Blair runs Robertson in.
Keep on side.
24-20, just seconds to go. The crowd is quiet.
Okay,
The excitement of seconds ago seems to have gone. Back to the Mertens clearance. We can only look now at the referee's judgment. It must be right near full time. He did play a lot of injury time in the first half. We've had quite a bit in the second as well. there's still a chance for the Pumas, of course. But at 60 metres out, they're a long way from the way they get tries. Mendes throws. It rolls over the top to Ledesma. Abisu. Orengo. Coletto. Blair. Hit in the hard tackle. It didn't go forward.
Back off.
Robinson. Mertens. Nobody home over here. Contepomi. Taken by Lomu. Overhands it in field. And the touch judge has his flag up. Jonah got the try in the first half, which is New Zealand's only try in that 40 minutes. So Reggiado back on the field, or on the sideline. Is he on the sideline, exhorting the team to a last effort? They need to try to win it now. Contepomi sends it skyward. Lost forward by New Zealand at line-out. 1 minute to play, says referee Young from Australia.
Mark there. We're ready. Here's the mark. Cracks and hold. Engage. In the middle.
Away goes Gonzalo Longo, who's had a good game.
Play on. Advantage.
Won by New Zealand.
Scrum black.
Must only be the last moment of play left now. Martin Duran lost that one.
Here's the mark. Hold. Engage. Play on.
Kick down to Lomu. Halfway down he goes. Caught by Longo and Martin. Chris Jack. 24-20 New Zealand lead. B shot onto Robinson. In goes Thorne.
Keep back on.
Robertson, who scored the try that got the lead, to Mertens. Major. Umanga. Well, you wouldn't think they should be passing along there with up flat Puma's defence. There would be a chance for an intercept, but it is very close to the end now. So the referee has said that's it, full time. So all they have to do is kick it out, and Mertens has done just that, and it is over, and the game has gone New Zealand's way, but it's a victory snatched from the jaws of defeat, and Argentina's dream is not complete.
So great disappointment there for Argentina and the 78,000 packed into the River Plate Stadium. Now, don't